Greetings, everybody. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot. And I'm here to bring a collective message for you. This is going to be a what are they thinking message. This is going to be a message that's going to pick up the energies that are surrounding the person that's on your mind. Whether it's a new person that you may be dating. Whether it's someone, if you're still single, that you're thinking about that you might want to date. Who knows? But if you find this video is for you. Now, normally, for those of you who've been with me, I read for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. But again, today, this message is for the collective. And I brought out a few decks to play with. I'm not sure which ones of the 6 that we're going to use, but yeah, what we're going to start off with is the Divine Feminine Oracle, just to get a quick message out for you guys. A beautiful affirmation for all of the work and the journey that you have been doing, while also finding the space to remain humble and kind to yourself, and realizing that all of the love that you feel externally holds most importance when directed inward. Let's see what we've got. All right, now guys, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but let's pronounce it together. Maybe that will help. Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. What did we just talk about, you know? Like, when I think about what this card means to me and how it applies to your reading, this is a loving of self. This is a forgiveness of self. This is an understanding how crucial that inpour of love is, you know, as much as the outpour is. The first line of this, unconditional love exists within me. Within the duality, yes, it's on one end talking about the capacity that you have to forgive those that have hurt you, or those situations around you that, or, you know, like, it's the situations, it's the people, it's all of the things that you felt like maybe, oh, that was a little bit slighty. Oh, okay. You know, like, but I can forgive these, all of the things that were of this circumstance. I can forgive these people. I can forgive what happened. And then on the other side, which is what I think this is also pointing to, and more so pointing to, is having that unconditional love for self again. So that's the message / affirmation for those of you who've already been applying that, and if it feels weird, but because that's how change and transformation feels, it feels very weird. If it can, I mean, the more that you ascend in certain arenas, the less weird it will feel. But that's that. Hold on to that message, guys. And I want to see what this is related to. I really do. So let's make this fun. But I want to do... I was thinking about the order between the Golden Tarot here and then the Moonology deck, but something's telling me to go ahead and clarify with some Golden Tarot. So I'm going to do that. But I am feeling the energy to shuffle the Moonology deck first. So I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask Spirit. Ask our guides that are here with us today. May they know. They may know. And I'm just going to lay that down like that. And we're going to look at it after we consult the Golden Tarot. I feel like this reading is going to be very juicy, collective. But let's go ahead and start this reading, Spirit, by getting a clarifier for the Oracle of Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. Oh, you kind of want to come out. So we'll take those. Strength in the Four of Cups. Collective. Oh, baby. Because this is always going to be a message for the collective before I get into, like, whenever I've done these, what are they thinking about your readings or anything that's about, like, a cross watcher or anybody else. So just know that that's how this is structured first. And I just want to say, honey, before we get into how they think about you, because I think this is also going to help you apply some things. The sadness that you may feel, I'm glad you're embracing it. If you are, if you aren't, you need to heal. This is such a time for healing. Being more fair to yourself, more courteous to yourself, more loving to yourself, more kind to yourself, and realizing that you deserve it. And I think that's where the lesson comes in. That's where the Strength card comes in, that Leo energy. Fixed fire comes into this Four of Cups energy. Whereas, like, you start to realize how infinite of a being you are, and how regal you are, and how powerful you are. And that and it's not necessarily about, like, the acquisition of anything physical. Although it translates, and in many, parallel lives, it translates to that physical acquisition. But this is about, like, the strength within. To realize what you deserve. Okay? I'm just going to say that. That's what we got there, and then we'll go ahead and get into the tarot of what they're thinking about you. But, honey child. Oh, and then the Moonology card here. This is very sweet. New Moon in Cancer energy. With the Four of Cups here. You and your loved ones are safe. Let me find out that they're thinking that I think I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I'm picking up. And if the cards are saying something different, honey, we'll go with what the cards are saying. But with everything existing in multiplicities, I feel as though this is translating to them. They might not know what you went through, collective, but they see it in how you move. They see it in your eyes. They see it in your actions. Whatever's going on, which again we'll get into. Like, this individual surely knows you have not been loved the way you deserve to be loved, and that you have definitely outpoured a lot of love, a lot of good love you've put out there. Haven't really gotten a lot back. And I'm going to say that I feel as though this person is being very patient with you because they understand what you're doing right now. Is that you're starting to fill your own cups again. 5, the number of humanity and the number of change, is the only thing, that's also what, that's how many cups takes you to that 9. 4 cups right now with the Strength card, that combo talks to me about healing. And this transformative energy that you're having, and the depths of your own humanity that you're beginning to understand, because everything it's like you're understanding the micro and the macro. Honey, you're having a whole existential a lot, but you're leading to the point where you will feel as though maybe you can let someone in, because I feel like there have been multiple rejections just kind of thrown out, or maybe if it hadn't been rejections you've been putting out, maybe you have been curating friction. Curating friction. Yes. Because I feel like I have to choose my words very wisely here, because I don't want to convey the wrong message. But, and this could be subconscious, a doing of you. I don't know. Only you do. Because I feel like it's going to be a mixed boat between some of you. I don't know why boats are going to be important. But anyways. Yeah, this person, I think it's kind of taking a back seat because they know. Like, you got to feel comfortable. They want to make you feel safe and comfortable. And then that's just it. Now, we got the King of Swords, the Four of Swords to the Three of Swords. I'll tell you, this is clear cut as fuck to me right now, right here, at the channel of HK Readings. The King of Swords to the Four of Swords to the Three of Swords. Honey, you heard me shuffle the fuck. I have, like, if there were any fucks in these cards here, I shuffled them out. Shuffled the fuck out of these. We got 3 swords lined up to trine here. We got 3 swords on the wall, because the 4th is by the bedside. And we've got the 3 of Swords here. This is, so like this 3 and 3, I'm taking to make the 6 of Swords. And if you add the swords that the king has, the 7 of Swords. So we're also going to, once I get into these 3, we're also going to talk about that 6 of Swords and the 7 of Swords, okay? There is, I don't think they know what to say to you, because you seem, regardless of whatever you're going through, collective, you seem very clear, very decisive on what it is that you want, even if it's very clear on not knowing what it is that you want, but you know also very clearly what it is you won't tolerate in the moment. Like, it seems as though, like, even though there's like a lot of ambiguity with what you want, you have clarity in the moment. Maybe that's what I'm getting at, which is great, because it means that you're living the moment. So kudos to you for that. And I feel like I can resonate with that too. Like, people will be like, man, you're very strong about certain things, or a lot, really. I'm a Taurus, guys. You know, people are like, man, you're just so fucking like, and I'm like, yeah, but I mean, like, do I understand that there's a lot that I don't know, and a lot that I'm figuring out, and a lot that, like, I don't know that I want, but I'm like navigating it? Sure. But I think that comes from being able to at least be present within how I feel or what's going on with me in the moment. And like, that's where decisiveness can come in. And I think that someone who's trying to match your vibration and be in the moment with you, and they might not necessarily be, you know, on your vibrational level or something like that, it's a little challenging to them, because like in the moment, it's very easy to be thrown off guard. In the moment, it's very easy to be, you can't prepare for the moment, you know? And the moment is what you seem to be existing in right now. Like, this is just beautiful stuff. This is beautiful stuff. I was gonna say shite, but you know, I don't know how that monetization thing is gonna work on YouTube. And like, it has them kind of feeling like you're done. And with, again, the symbolism that I see within the 6 and 7 of Swords that's present is like, if you're not communicating, because I do feel like there's a wall. Like, granted, they know, like, hey, collective is healing, collective is taking care of this, taking care of that. Like, collective is going on a whole fucking journey right now. And they can see it when they see you in your eyes. You're traveling and doing so much. Like, it's just like, but at a certain point, they're like, all right, but even outside of that, they might see you serendipitously. They might see you because you might go to the same places, eat at the same places, might work together, might have mutual friends or whatever. But like, it's not like you're messaging them or contacting them. Like, communication has kind of died with them. And I don't know if like something happened in the past where this person has already hurt you, or they remind you of a past hurt. That's what I think it is, because just going back to the beginning of the reading with that deep-rooted, long-standing thing of like deservedness and you know, just things that go back to like however young, you know, through those experiences, this person may be a trigger for you, but not in a way of where you're just like, oh, I've been here, done that before, I'm gonna shut off. It's like, no, like, you're seeing it in a different way. Like, yeah, you might have kind of stepped back, but it's because you know that you can look at something that provokes similar energy to what you've experienced before, and you can assess it, and you can like you're kind of dissecting and looking at things as like a learning experience, and so on and so forth, and that's going to be integral to your growth. That's really profound. Uh, but again, like then like as we keep going into the reading, we're getting deeper and deeper into things that like are deeper and deeper outside of someone else's understanding of what's going on. You know, like the more we get deeper into what's going on with you and your psyche, into shit that you only know, you know, like there's a point where the person who understands naturally will come to feel disconnected, like more disconnected, because I think that they already do or have, and I don't see that you're caring to correct that. uh I don't see that you're caring to really correct the assumed distance that has been laid out. But then again, within that duality, it's not even assumed, like, because you have created distance. There's just distance. Like there's energetic distance. There just is. Like on a communication level, like I think like you don't even see them as often as you used to. Like somebody feels cut off even if they have access to you. Like that's the crazy part about it. It's not like the wall you built is like a physical fucking, well, obviously not a physical wall, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's not like you block this person, or I mean some of you probably have, but like maybe not even. Like I see it being something like a light removal. Like, all right, if I remove somebody as a friend on Facebook, like they could still message me, you know, something like that. Like, but all the energy that you have behind it kind of shows that it kind of reinforces. It feels like a block. It feels, you know what I mean? It's just like you're not really caring to change the energy, so I don't know. But I mean, this is how they're feeling about you. Like, I mean, if because their actions are coming around, we can see. But let's see what's going on with some goddess guidance here on this side of things. On this side of things. Interesting. I don't know why that's relevant. It seems profound to reiterate on this side of things. It's like a whole different world. Mother Earth, Mawu, you were called upon to help with environmentalism. So whenever this card comes out, and like certain readings, like this one, you know, she can be a little interesting. Athena, inner wisdom, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate action without delay. Give me a moment. Because this is about to get deep. And the Three of Cups. Wow, is the reason I was feeling like it was interesting to like, when it came up to like, okay, well, you know, like let's see about, you know, what their actions would be towards you, whatever is going on. Like it just felt kind of trivial. And then at this point, I have Mawu, Athena, and the Three of Cups. And this is just kind of telling me like, you're meant to focus on other things, new experiences, new people, new thrills, new fun, new joy. Now, would this person hurt you or do you wrong in a way that like would bring you back to where you were before with another person? No. But that's also because you wouldn't let it. You're different now. But like it's also like there's an understanding, no matter how intriguing this experience could be for you, you might understand that there's really not anything new to learn. I'm starting to see that this Three of Swords isn't necessarily that they will exactly trigger you in those obvious ways, but that the relationship wouldn't blossom past the other failed relationships. Does that make sense? Like, you would just be doing this if you were bored or if you wanted a thrill. And whereas earlier in the engagements, you might have entertained it, but it slightly became iffy, and then it quickly, from there, just became like, no hard feelings. I still think fondly of you, but I'm not even thinking about you anymore. That's kind of where you're at. You want excitement. You're also likely understanding that the things that attract you to this person are of those lower vibrational things that ultimately break your heart. You know? So Spirit says what Spirit says. I guess this was supposed to be, what do they think about you, how do they feel? And like, yeah, there was a glimpse of that in there. And if that's what you were wondering, yes. But then again, you see how it comes back to you. See how it's still about within as we started the reading and then as we ended it. Also here having Athena within her wisdom. So like, yeah, I hope you find clarity in the messages of indeed what they are feeling, but you see how it ties into your life and what it's meant for you to do. And just understand that you can take whatever course you want. You can take neither of these courses and create your own, or maybe there's another one laid out. There's like, a multitude of things that you can do, but if you're here, it's for a reason. And if you resonate and it tugs on the emotional strings a little bit, then maybe it's for you to consider, you know. But you have love by me and by all always. So that is the message. It is a timeless message. So whenever you see this video, the video is for you. Hit the like button. Help this message navigate to others who could really use the guidance. And subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to be a part of the journey with me here at HK Readings. I'd also appreciate your comments of resonance. I do read them, I do respond, I do engage, and again, I love you all.